For this example, we want to rationalize the denominator of 3 over rad 7 minus 4. Now this is a little different because we have this minus sign. A plus or a minus down in the denominator makes these kinds of problems a little different. And the key to these is to use the conjugate. What is the conjugate? Well, here's a definition. The conjugate of a plus b is a minus b. Similarly, the conjugate of a minus b is a plus b. So the conjugate just means to change the sign between the two terms. And what we're especially interested in these kinds of rationalize the denominator questions is the conjugate of the denominator. So the key here is you take your term, your expression, and you multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. Okay, not the numerator. We don't even care about the numerator. Only the denominator down here, and the conjugate of the denominator up top as well. Conjugate of denominator. A lot of abbreviations here. The key is that when you're rationalizing the denominator, we're only interested in this conjugate of the denominator right here. The conjugate of our denominator is rad 7 plus 4. So this is how it works. And something really incredible happens when you use this trick. I call it the conjugate trick. Here we go. 3 over rad 7 minus 4 times the conjugate of the denominator. Okay, so rad 7 plus 4 on the top and the bottom. Rad 7 plus 4. Okay, so there we go. We can put some parentheses around it if that helps. Let's look at the numerator here. What do we have? We have, well, 3 times rad 7 plus 4. Not much interesting there. Down below, though, what happens? Let's use FOIL on this. First outside, inside, last. Rad 7 times rad 7 is rad 7 squared, which is 7. Okay, outside, plus 4 rad 7. Inside, minus 4 rad 7. Last. Minus 4 times 4 is minus 16. Okay, and look what happens. This will happen every time if you've done this correctly. The terms with radicals in them cancel out, leaving us with no radicals in the denominator, and thus we have rationalized the denominator. Looks like we have a negative 9 down here. Up top we still have 3 times rad 7 plus 4. Okay, we can cancel a little bit here. The 3 and the 9 cancel, leaving a 3 down in the denominator. I'm going to bring this negative up to the front here. So this gives negative rad 7 plus 4 all over 3. And look what we've done. We have rationalized the denominator. The conjugate trick is the path to do so.